Hey Charlotte, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
You're fine. You're so surprised. It seems like you was not ready, right?
No, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I like surprises once in a while. Yeah.
Doing an interview is something normal for you?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time. I speak on TV all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just introduced you as Charlotte from AUDIOMACK, right? Can you tell me what do you do? I mean, your position in AUDIOMACK.
Charlotte is the Director of Brand and Media Partnership at AUDIOMACK Africa. Essentially what I do on a day-to-day basis is figure out how we can grow AUDIOMACK, partner with brands, partner with media stations, TV stations, radio stations, and basically figure out how we can amplify the brand, but also work with a lot of artists in that amplification. Yeah.
You're doing a lot. I can't imagine how tough it is to fit in your position.
Yeah, I mean, I just came from Ghana. Before that, I was in Nigeria. Before that, I was in South Africa. So it's like a lot of traveling, a lot of moving about the continent. I'm going to Kenya next, so yeah, it's a lot. Okay. But it's enjoyable as well because I really enjoy African music and where we are, the position we are in the world. And if I can just contribute a little bit to pushing African music to the rest of the world, I am not complaining. Yeah.
But you are from Kenya?
Yes, originally from Kenya.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you've been moving, traveling in the continent, the whole Africa as a part of work, right? So you're here in Tanzania. What's brought you here?
In Tanzania, it's, we've always seen growth in Tanzania. There's a lot of AUDIOMACK love in Tanzania, and we just felt like, let's come down to Tanzania and say hi to the artists that are creating amazing music from Tanzania, and also just like figure out what we can do to help the Tanzanian music industry grow, and also what our position here in Tanzania is. But we also have a great content series that we've done with a number of Tanzanian artists that we're shooting now. And once that comes out, like, it's going to be fire. I promise you that. I can't name the name of the artist, but like, we've worked with everybody, and it's amazing.
AUDIOMACK is a big platform. We all know that. So speaking of your presence here in Tanzania, there's something going on. I mean, it's going to be an event here on tomorrow, I think, Saturday, right?
Yes. So we have the Ngoma Juu ya Ngoma, which is our campaign for Tanzania, and we're doing sort of like an entertainment industry workshop, and food and drinks, and just everybody just should come. What we're trying to do is just like have a sit down with everybody, and everybody in the entertainment industry, the artists, the managers, the A&R, the producers, the DJs, the media personalities, and we all want to sit down together and figure out a possible way for us to export the music that's coming from Tanzania to the rest of the world. And how do we do that? And what opportunities can we create together? Because I believe that there is nothing that you can do on your own, right? So it's like when a lorry is stuck in the mud, if you have like 400 people pushing that lorry, it's going to move. But when a small car is stuck in the mud and you have just one person pushing that car, it's not going to move, right? So the same way with music, it has to be a collective effort. Everybody has to work together to push bongo flavor from Tanzania to the rest of the world. And so that's what we're trying to figure out in this workshop. And also just like, how can artists and everybody else take advantage of what AUDIOMACK has to offer to be better music, and meet their fans and stuff like that. Right.
So it's happening this weekend?
Yes, it's happening on, today's 5th, the 6th, today's Friday, so tomorrow is Saturday, 6th of August, at Hyatt Regency, at the ballroom. Right.
Do you have the list of the artists who are already invited?
We've invited like everybody. I don't know the names off the top of my head, but I know like there's going to be a lot of artists that are going to come. Jukes is going to come, and Hamadai and Barnaba, and there's a lot of artists that we've really invited, but those are the ones I can remember.
AUDIOMACK, speaking of being one of the biggest platform in music industry in general. How do you see the growth of AUDIOMACK and the impact of AUDIOMACK in music industry?
I think at AUDIOMACK, we've been able to democratize how people listen to music. For us, it was really important that fans and people who just enjoy music have access to music without any excuses whatsoever, right? Because we believe that music gives hope. Music is the one thing that everybody turns to. Even when you're sad, there's music for when you're sad. When you're happy, there's music for when you're happy. And we've seen a lot of piracy in the past, artists not being able to make money off their music because there's a lot of piracy and fake downloads and stuff like that. Yeah. So what we did essentially is be able to provide a platform that people can access music for free, but still artists can earn royalties and earn money off their music, right? In Nigeria, we have this partnership with MTN where obviously AUDIOMACK is freemium, so it's free music, but AUDIOMACK became 0 rated on MTN, right? So if you're an AUDIOMACK user, you can stream music, and if you're using MTN, then it doesn't use up your data. And that for us was like a killer strategy, right? Because now everything is free. So you have no excuse as to why you're not streaming music on a legit platform where your favorite artist can earn money instead of downloading it on a fake platform or piracy, and your favorite artist doesn't make money off their music. So for us, that has been a killer strategy, our goal is just to make sure everybody can listen to music, and every artist that's on AUDIOMACK can earn money from their music.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you see the number of artists who are on AUDIOMACK? I mean, speaking of the platform in general and everything, the benefits that artists can get from this application?
What I like about AUDIOMACK for independent artists is that it's accessible in terms of you don't have to pay anyone to upload your music. You can just go there, create your profile, and upload your music, right? What the second thing I like is you can monetize your own music, right? By yourself. Nobody has to help you do it. You can, and when you earn your royalties, it goes directly to your account, right? So it's very good for independent artists who are just who've made a song and they want to earn something from it. Go on AUDIOMACK, upload it, monetize it. We're happy to help you monetize. Start earning royalties from your music. The second thing I like is just it's a very good discovery platform in a sense that everybody on AUDIOMACK just gets discovered. People are oh my goodness, who is this? I've never heard of this person. So from the big to the independent artists, everybody gets discovered, right? So people like Omale got discovered on AUDIOMACK. AUDIOMACK is where a lot of artists get their first 1,000 streams, their first 1 million streams, their first 400 million streams. Do you get what I mean? That, in its sense, it just shows you how much you can put in effort, and there are people who are going to listen to your music as an independent artist, yeah.
What about other content creators? As the director of AUDIOMACK in Africa, I've seen some different people doing podcasts through AUDIOMACK and stuff. But do you think the number of content creators can reach the number of artists? I mean, is it gonna be big as it is to musicians?
I think content is the next big thing, but in reality, there are more artists than there are content creators, right? Yeah. There are more singers than there are podcasters, right? So I feel but right now we're in the age of information and new information. So everybody is sourcing out new information, doing their research, listening to different podcasts that just kind of help them navigate day-to-day life. So I feel in that sense, we're really, really growing, right? And we're, at AUDIOMACK, we're really happy to work with podcasters, wherever we identify them, and how do we amplify their podcast? How do we get them more fans and more streamers, and how do we get people actually listening to their podcast, right? But podcast is the next big thing. It's growing every day, so it's the next big thing. So, hey, start creating a podcast now. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much. It was so nice to speak to you today. I know you have a lot to do, a lot to work. You had a meeting right here, so let's say it was a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I am humbled.
All right.